Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be solving another mystery. This one actually takes us to the desert of New Austin. Specifically, you're going to want to go right above the O and the L and Cholla Springs. It's kind of located to the northeast of Tumbleweed. And I really was just sort of riding around, and I noticed this X on the map. But nothing was coming up. There wasn't like a landmark. It didn't look like there was anything that John could inspect. So I wanted to check it out. And what I ended up finding here was what looked to be this camp of like religious people. They were wearing like these robes. They all seemed to be huddled together. And what I quickly realized is that this was a group of Chelonians. So how interesting is this? I never knew that this little campsite was out here in the desert. But it is indeed a group of Chelonians. We'll be figuring out what the heck they were doing here and how they ended up dying. So before we end up getting started, in case you guys have no idea who the Chelonians are, they're essentially this like religious cult in RDR2, and they appear multiple times throughout some of the side quests and stranger missions that you can encounter during the game. Take a listen to this right here. These are just a few of the encounters you'll have with them.
Shell of safety.
Shell of safety. Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
The boy has chosen a path, sir. The path to truth.
Well, his sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path.
The boy has chosen a path. He's chosen safety. What path have you chosen, sir?
I'm still searching, I guess.
We are all searching. Chelonianism is about searching. What do we search for, do you think?
I don't know. Safety? Safety and meaning?
Jamie knows the truth. But of course, you may speak with him.
Exactly. If your teachings are so great, what harm can I do?
I'm not coming with you, Arthur!
Just come and speak with Mary, then make up your mind! I don't know about this nonsense. Let me speak to the boy.
Dut. Are you always this negative and antagonistic, sir?
Only when dealing with idiots. Now let me talk to the boy. Now move out of my way. Goddamn lunatic. Is this clear enough for you?
That's enough, Arthur!
Kid, come on. This is crap. You're better than this.
Better than what? Better than one in paradise?
Better than thinking these fools know a damn thing about paradise. Now let me take you home.
You're a sad man, Arthur. You're a real sad man.
Sure, but come home.
No, not a chance!
Follow me, sir. Follow me. Together, we can be safe. Follow me. With this shell,
I am safe from all things.
Follow me and be saved. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me to Chelonia!
Chelonia! No, they're upstairs, room 2B. Sir.
Can I help you, sir?
No. Wrong room.
No harm done. Join me. I'm a Chelonian. Have you read our book?
No, I was just leaving.
So that's basically your backstory on the Chelonians right there, and how they came about, when they were founded, how crazy they are as a group of like turtle worshippers and their shell of safety. Well, again, you can find this group of dead Chelonians in the Chola Springs area, and it makes you wonder, what the heck happened to these guys? So upon examining the camp, you can see that there is 4 of them here in particular, and the only person that you can loot is the one that's kind of off on his own, and the only thing that they had was a small bag of jewelry. That's it. There was nothing else that you could gather from this campsite. And other than that, there's just a bunch of empty pots and pans scattered about. There doesn't look like there was any sign of danger here. And the reason I say that is because when I fired my gun at one of them, a big cat ended up attacking me. So it didn't look like this is the fate that ended up happening to the Chelonians here. Cougar did not attack them. That's just what happened to me when I fired my gun. It doesn't look like their tents were destroyed or they were robbed in any way, shape, or form. The only thing I could possibly think of, just because of where they're located, they're in the desert, is these group of Chelonians just simply died of thirst. I mean, you're in the desert, although you're not too far from like the railroad and some other towns, so I'm not sure how hard it would have been to go find water. But either way, I think one of the other big giveaways was this stick right here. Now, on the surface level, this probably looks super insignificant, but this stick is actually a water dousing stick or rod. And way back in the day, this was a method in which you could try and find water in the earth. I don't know all the engineering and science behind it, but this would be a way to easily find water in dry desert areas. And so in 1899, this is probably what the Chelonians were ultimately using here, this dousing rod or stick, trying to find water, and they were clearly unsuccessful. Otherwise, we wouldn't see their little story here. So I think on the surface level, that is ultimately what happened to these desert Chelonians. You can't really do anything else to them. Now, at first, I thought the location of that stick might have been pointing to something, and so I ended up traveling east to where it was located, and all I found was this little cabin called the Pleasance House, which doesn't really have anything significant in there. I think there's like a cheat code inside, and other than that, there's just like some little knickknacks that you can take as well, but nothing that looked like it related to the Chelonian story or why they were out here in the desert. Now, what was weird is when I ended up coming back, the camp was a little bit different. So the bodies were in a different location. There were now 4 X's on the minimap, and I was able to pick all of the bodies up, which is something I was not able to do before. So I don't know why, after visiting the camp a second time, I was suddenly able to do this, whereas on the first time, I could not. But it gave us a little bit of a better view on what these Chelonians looked like. Their camp was also a little bit destroyed. I could also lasso their bodies as well, which made for a little bit of fun. And there were some like buzzards, eagles, birds, and vultures that were, surrounding the camp, obviously looking for some food as they're feasting on dead bodies or whatnot. So that, I guess, is the mystery solved of why there's this group of dead Chelonians out in the desert. I don't know what they're doing out here. Maybe it just goes to show you that the religious reach of the Chelonians is a lot further than we thought. And we're able to see how far it came because in 1907, they're all the way out in the desert. Again, what they're doing out there, nobody knows, but it looks like this is how they ultimately passed away. So I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think happened to these groups of Chelonians, and do you think my theory is correct? They just, didn't have enough water and died of thirst. And you guys can also let me know about other secrets that I haven't covered yet on my Facebook page, which a link to that will be in the description, or you can send me photos, videos, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.